Hey guys, in this video we're going to be talking about how Neo-Fimo Lopez was able to solve the matrix in round 3. Now, in despite of the fact that a lot of people think that Lomachenko just got a slow start, the real problem was actually that the strategies and techniques that he was looking to impose on Neo-Fimo Lopez were on a very basic level, as he spends most of the beginning rounds, the first 2 rounds, trying to set up a pull counter for Neo-Fimo Lopez's jab. However, he wasn't using his feinting and his probing to draw Neo-Fimo Lopez's jab, so Neo-Fimo Lopez was often in position to be able to get away from those shots when he was able to see them coming. Now, we all remember the times in the fights in which Lomachenko was able to pull counter Neo-Fimo Lopez's jab and land really flashy and fancy punches. But especially in the second round, landing the 2 here, pull counter with the straight left hand, into the right cross, into the straight left hand again, landing 3 successive punches, all off of Neo-Fimo Lopez's jab. Now, you're not just going to give these punches away, okay? If you're landing a strategy that allows you to successfully land 3 successive power punches on your opponent in a row, you're not just going to give this away. So what is it that Neo-Fimo Lopez did to take that away? Well, at the beginning of the next round, immediately started establishing control of his opponent's lead hand. So jabbing at that lead hand, recognizing that he needs control of Lomachenko before he can start setting up his offense. And he needs to start getting him off of the front foot so he doesn't start taking advantage of him being able to get around him or circle around him and take an angle like Lomachenko likes to do, getting on the outside of his opponents. So, continuing to use his lead hand, not to punch, but to control Lomachenko. Again, Lomachenko was looking to pull counter Neo-Fimo Lopez's jab. And if Lomachenko is not feinting and probing and giving Neo-Fimo Lopez opportunities to punch at him, to draw that attack out, Neo-Fimo Lopez is the only one that's going to be able to say when he's going to be jabbing. Again, another fundamental flaw in Lomachenko's strategy early in the fight against Neo-Fimo Lopez, not feinting or probing, but allowing Neo-Fimo Lopez to control the space with his feints and probes at will, whenever he wanted to control the space. And again, controlling the space and controlling the lead glove, not jabbing at Lomachenko, but using it to control Lomachenko's tools so that Lomachenko does not have the space to feint and probe and as well to set up shots against Neo-Fimo. Or Neo-Fimo, as we might say. So, again, controlling the space, controlling the lead glove, and not committing to these as punches, not extending himself and putting him into a position in which he can be pull countered. Recognizing that that's likely what Lomachenko is trying to set up still, based on the information and the opportunities he looked to use to score punches early in the fight. Now, Neo-Fimo Lopez doesn't have to worry about the pull counter if he attacks Lomachenko, as Lomachenko is moving onto his front foot. So Lomachenko going front foot, back foot. Now, if you attack him when he's on his back foot here, it's going to be easier for him to pull counter and draw that attack and make his left hand attack. But if you wait for him to take that step and move to the front foot, as he does here, he's able to catch him when his weight is being distributed to the front foot, and that makes it much more difficult for him to pull counter, especially a shot to the body. Also, when Lomachenko takes this angle and slips to the front foot, Neo-Fimo Lopez is much more able to shoot his jab and attack him with that shot, as his weight is all on the front foot. If he's going to be bringing his weight back from this position, it's going to be with a right cross or a right hook. But Lomachenko, often moving into this position, didn't show the opportunities to counter Neo-Fimo Lopez that he did when he was on the back foot. So Neo-Fimo Lopez recognizing this and still opting to throw punches and control the space when Lomachenko moves into these positions. Again, not exposing himself to the pull counter by jabbing at him when he's on the back foot, but controlling him as he moves on the front foot, feinting here, controlling him. And when he does shoot the jab and Lomachenko looks to set up that pull counter or get in that timing, Neo-Fimo Lopez understands that when he pulls away here, that Neo-Fimo needs to get off the line and move off and not move into that pull counter. Again, still trying to bait that shot out, and then able to set up offense when Lomachenko does slip to the front foot here as he sets up that body shot, which may or may not land. Who knows? It doesn't really matter. But again, controlling the space and shooting the jab and recognizing that when he shoots the jab at Lomachenko, when Lomachenko is on the back foot, the pull counter has a high likelihood of coming. As this motion here of Lomachenko going from the back foot to the front foot is the same motion that would happen if he was throwing that pull counter. And Teofimo Lopez recognizing that when he puts his lead hand out there, that again is the timing and the strategy that Lomachenko is looking to employ early in the fight, is pull countering and taking away Teofimo Lopez's jab. Now again, Teofimo Lopez showing that he's ready for it, right? Shooting that jab, Lomachenko slips to the back foot, and immediately Teofimo Lopez brings his right glove forward to protect his chin and attempt to control Lomachenko's left glove. Now, again, another one of the problems that Lomachenko had in this fight is that he didn't throw any body shots early on in the fight. As we see here, shooting that shot and being on that timing, there's an incredible opportunity for him to land a safe body shot here, be off the line with Teofimo Lopez, and then still be able to get off the line, right? So landing a shot and then get off the line safely after. But Teofimo Lopez showing that he's ready for the pull counter upstairs as he continues to control that space between his face and Lomachenko's glove. Now again, right here, Teofimo Lopez on the same timing. Lomachenko moves, pull counters to the back foot. That straight left hand starts to come, and Teofimo Lopez recognizes the body language, the body mechanics, as Lomachenko brings his weight from the back foot to the front foot. He looks to catch that straight left hand and then counter him from this position. 1, 2. An excellent sequence, an excellent weight management, and an excellent way to solve that problem of Lomachenko's pull counter by baiting it out and then controlling the space in which it would attack him, and then countering him as Lomachenko moves out of that position. Again, as Lomachenko didn't show a lot of ability to counter Teofimo Lopez once he was on the front foot, not throwing a lot of punches and not countering when he leaves that position. And then the last clip that I want to show, again, is Teofimo Lopez coming forward on that shoulder feint timing and doing one of the most important parts of it, right? Showing that he's giving him different looks, and he has what I call on my channel an active guard. Okay, he's going through many different positions, controlling Lomachenko with many different tools, but not being predictable, right? And then he's able to find this pull counter here and counter him to the body with that shot, baiting that pull counter, further putting Lomachenko's only source of early round offense farther and farther behind, right? Further and further behind the curve of scoring and strategy. Because at this point, Lomachenko spent the first 2 rounds setting up those pull counters. Remember at the end of the second round, he was talking all that shit? Well, now Teofimo Lopez is like, okay, I recognize the pull counter. I recognize this. I'll just bait it on that timing, right? So as Teofimo Lopez looks to step on that front foot, he controls with the lead hand, right? Control. Back foot, front foot, and now he's going to use his shoulder to control. This is the same motion he would use if he was probing or using his lead hand. Then he goes back foot, front foot, control, right? Starts transferring his weight. I know there's no control there, but the timing is there if you're paying attention to Lomachenko's movements. And now he goes back foot, front foot, control. And now he's going to bring his weight back as Lomachenko moves off of his line, and now Teofimo Lopez's weight is on his back foot, and he's taking a step forward, and Lomachenko looks to attack him on that timing, expecting there to be lead hand control for him to walk him into that shot, right? So again, looking to use the same type of counter, the same rhythm, the same timing, but Teofimo Lopez not giving him that same look, not giving him the same motion when he meets him on the line. Not committing to attacks, but looking to ask Lomachenko questions. Hey, right? Ask him questions and bait him into going first. Now, again, a lot of people think that Lomachenko started a little slowly. I think I initially did too, because he does pick it up, and in the later rounds, he does really put it on him. But Teofimo Lopez, I do believe Teofimo Lopez absolutely outboxes Lomachenko in the beginning of the fight. He establishes lead hand control. He controls Lomachenko's lead hand, keeps his hands at home, and then is able to feint, probe, and walk him into body shots, and then open him up for offense through his own counter punches. It's an absolute masterclass display of boxing, and done at the highest level. So, in spite of the fact that Teofimo Lopez does come on late in the fight, or Lomachenko does come on late on the fight, and dominate some rounds and really put it on Teofimo Lopez, you have to give credit to Teofimo Lopez, or Neo-Fimo Lopez. Neo-Fimo? Oh my, I'm so sorry, bro. For his very well thought out, well executed game plan against one of the best fighters in the world with some of the best craft in the world. And I know people want to dismiss him now that he lost to Teofimo Lopez, but even though I didn't think he was going to win, Teofimo Lopez always had the opportunity. I always believed he had the possibility to. And it's one of the reasons why I didn't bet on Lomachenko. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want more full, complete breakdowns of Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko, we're doing full breakdowns on Patreon. We're watching the fight. We're going to probably watch it a few times. And we're mixing in, if you're looking to improve your own body mechanics, improve your own rhythm and timing, we're using a lot of drills from a lot of the techniques from this fight to develop the ability to kind of emulate these strategies until you're more comfortable to fluidly do them with speed and power on the heavy bags. Some people call that shadow boxing, but they're just drills that you want to practice, and movements and patterns that you want to make sure that represent the core motions. So if you're interested in learning that and drilling and hanging out on Patreon with us, come check it out. And yeah, thanks guys.